Welcome guys, it's Sharita Japan and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a quick and easy Japanese dish using cabbage. Stay tuned! This dish is called Okonomiyaki, which is a Japanese savory pancake. The ingredients are very simple. I started by sifting some all-purpose flour. I'm going to be using this yam called Nagaimo. However, though it's a common ingredient, it is optional. I usually see this yam eaten raw, but when cooked, it helps the texture of the okonomiyaki to stay nice and fluffy. As you can see, this yam is pretty slimy and the texture is very similar to okra. Now for the liquid in this dish, I'll be adding 2 eggs to some dashi. This is just how I like to do it. I prefer to whisk my eggs in the liquid before adding it to the flour. Now it's time to whisk until everything is combined. When you have a nice smooth batter, that's when I add the Nagaimo. Once your batter is prepared, then it's time to cover it and leave it in the fridge for a little while you prepare your other ingredients. You will see a little bit later on in this video that I added some more cabbage to my batter because it was just too much, so I ended up making enough for 4. So yeah, I don't really have a specific technique on how to cut these. I just roughly chop it, and once it's chopped, I then wash it and set it aside so that it drains and it's dry enough to go in the batter. Now it's time for the sauce. This is okonomi sauce. It's usually eaten with okonomiyaki, but if you don't have this, don't worry, you can easily make this with some oyster sauce, Worcestershire sauce, some sugar, and some ketchup. I actually ran out of ketchup. Mix everything until it's nice and smooth and you don't feel any sugar crystals in this. Now it's time to combine everything together. You can literally add anything you like to this. However, I'm keeping this simple and I'll only be using shrimp because I love shrimp in this. Some fresh shrimp as well as some dried shrimp. So originally I was planning to make enough batter just for 2 okonomiyakis. However, my batter was just too much, so I ended up adding in more cabbage as well as some green onions. This is going to look like it's too much, but it's cabbage, so 2.5 scoops would be enough for 1 person. Once it's ready, it should be really easy to flip, and once I flip it, I like to cover it so that the cabbage and whatever meat that's on the inside could steam until it's cooked thoroughly. Once I think it's steamed enough, it will kind of reduce in size, and I'll just flip it again just to get the top part a little bit crunchy. Now time for the fun part, the plating. Once it's finished, it's time to top with the homemade sauce. I like to use a lot of sauce on my okonomiyaki. Next, we're going to be adding some mayonnaise. If you could get your hands on some Japanese mayonnaise, please try it. It's really good. Some aonori, which is dried seaweed flakes. And lastly, some katsuobushi. This is just dried fish that's shaved really thinly. And no guys, it's not alive. It's just really thin, so the heat from the food makes it move. Now I'm adding some pickled ginger, and there you have it. If you like this video, please hit like and leave a comment down below. Remember to subscribe to get notified whenever I post a new video, and follow me on Instagram. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!